Tasmania, Australia's island state, located in the Great Southern Ocean, 240 kilometres south of the Australian mainland, with over 43% of the island set aside in national parks or World Heritage areas. Tasmania is ideal for agriculture and aquaculture, producing some of the world's finest wool, sought-after seafood, premium beef, walnuts high in omega-3, and high-quality onions destined for world markets. Here there is a commitment to farming excellence. One company has been trading on that excellence and exporting Tasmania's quality agriculture products to the world since 1831. Webster Limited, Australia's fourth oldest listed company, the parent company of two dynamic leaders in horticulture and vegetable exports, Walnuts Australia and Field Fresh Tasmania. Walnuts Australia is the largest walnut orchard manager in the Southern Hemisphere and is ideally placed to service both the Australian domestic market and the counter-season opportunities for quality fresh walnuts into the Northern Hemisphere.
These walnuts grown in our Tasmanian cool temperate climate will produce a walnut of intense walnut flavour and very light coloured kernel that will be an advantage when we market our walnuts into Europe, into that counter-seasonal market for the Christmas season and also in the domestic inshore markets.
These walnut orchards are impressive under any measure. Over 2,100 hectares of walnut trees, with many trees now reaching maturity, all fulfilling the early promise of high quality and consistent yield. The harvesting is mechanical and efficient. Shakers gently assist the separation of the fruit from the tree. The shakers are stalked by sweepers, and fruit is swept into rows for the harvester. The fruit is then delivered to an efficient processing bay where the nuts are washed and separated from other matter. Then the premium walnuts are carefully dried, sized, graded and packaged by the millions to be delivered to customers around the world. The quality of the walnuts is acknowledged by respected and experienced industry leaders.
Having toured the orchards here in Tasmania, I can definitely say that the quality of nuts that are produced here are by far some of the best that I've seen, even from California, because of the climate. I can also say that the potential for yield here is quite dramatic because of the cooler climates here, that there will not be the problems with insect or possibly even the problems with coloring of kernels because of the cooler temperatures.
At the Walnuts Australia Tabator Orchard in the Riverina district of New South Wales, the story continues. The two diverse locations provide a supply security that is rare in the agriculture sector. The orchard is on a truly enormous scale. The different location minimises risk of supply being affected by an adverse growing season due to unseasonal weather conditions. The process mirrors that at Swansea, but the scale is massively increased. The fruit, though, is just as impressive. The commitment to quality control embedded in the culture. The efficiency and mechanisation is designed to deliver sustainable cost benefits to the customer. The reliable rain and fertile soil provide ideal conditions for vegetable farming. Onions too are grown in massive quantities. Here the specially grown onion seed is direct drilled into the fertile soil.
Onions are grown in rotation with other crops about every 4 to 5 years. In this particular paddock they're following a crop of poppies, and the poppy straw can be seen here from last year's crop. We drill the seed at the moment at a spacing of about 50 millimetres apart. You can see here these onions have established in the last 5 to 6 weeks since they were drilled.
The natural advantage of a relatively disease-free environment and abundant water support a growing cycle that will not only fill supermarket shelves in Australia, but also deliver a significant tonnage of premium fresh onions, fresh to dedicated supermarket clients in the Northern Hemisphere.
We have here cream gold brown onions. These were drilled about 7 months ago, and the seed line is a specific one we've developed here to grow on the northern coast of Tasmania. These onions have got quite a strong brown skin, as you can see. They're a whitish flesh inside, but they're a very hard onion. They will store for a long time, probably up to 10 months. But in particular use, these will be going for export principally to Northern Europe, where they will use them in their out of season of their own production in June, July and August. The skin quality and the shape is the first thing the customer sees when they buy the onion. But at the end of the day, it's really the internal characteristics that's the more important. So by cutting the onion, we'll see that we get this firm, juicy, pungent internal flesh, perfect for use in whatever you want to cook.
Here too, the process has been designed with only the customer in mind. The quality control is rigorous and constant. The reward is a totally traceable product that is valued by customers around the world. Each individual onion is packed so each bag, pallet, bin or container is traceable back to the paddock where it was grown. These aren't just onions. These onions are those chosen by the world's best chefs. They are used in famous kitchens and served to discerning diners around the world. These are field fresh Tasmania onions, totally appreciated by those who value quality.
People are talking about today, how importance of the sort of food safety and so on, organic and so on. Tasmania itself, beyond organic, isn't it? All the air is clean, water is clean.
Tetsuya Wakuta, ladies and gentlemen.
Onions and walnuts, judged perfect by expert growers and international chefs, but nurtured, grown, packed and proudly supplied by Field Fresh Tasmania and Walnuts Australia for consumers around the world who appreciate and value quality.
We're really proud of the investment we've now made over many years in food safety and traceability systems. We can absolutely guarantee our customers and the end consumers of our products reliability, food safety and all the information that's required when the product finally reaches the point of sale.